Hey everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Olivia.
And today we're going to be talking about Twilight. So me and Olivia, we both have a burning passion for Twilight. We've both loved it since we were young. And I'm just going to get straight on to asking Olivia a few questions. She's going to ask me a few questions. Just going to go on a bit of a tangent and try and have as much fun as possible. So, Olivia, I think it'd be a bit rude if I didn't ask, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
I am actually Team Edward.
Same. I thought we were going to have an argument about that, to be honest. Because Edward, he's kind of paying. And Jacob, I feel like he's a bit creepy. Because in the last one, he imprints on Bella's daughter.
But do you remember when you first watched it? Were you Team Edward then?
Yeah.
I remember when I watched it, when I must have been like 7 or something, and I watched it, and I literally used to get in arguments with my friends about like Team Edward or Team Jacob. Like I was super passionate about it.
Yeah. At least you're not one of them old girls who's like, no, Team Jasper.
Who the fuck is Jasper?
That's Alice. You know, the one who goes out of Alice.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the one who nearly kills Bella in the second movie, in the opening birthday present.
Yeah, I guess you. How many times have you seen Twilight, Emma?
Okay, well, I've seen the first one loads of times, and the second, and then the third and the fourth I've probably seen about 2 or 3 times.
How old were you when you first watched them, though?
I was gonna say 30. Oh wait, no, actually 30 wasn't. Well, I went to the theatre to see the first one, so I was like 7.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really understand what was going on because they were all lovey-dovey, and I was like, what is that? And then I didn't watch the last one until I was quite late on. I was 16. I don't know why.
What's wrong with you?
I guess I wasn't just ready for what.
You sure you're qualified for a Twilight podcast?
How old were you then?
Like a couple months ago.
Okay, well, sit down. If you could have any vampire power, what would it be?
Probably the flight one.
The flight one. I don't feel they do.
I swear they fly. That's she gets on his back and they.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's more like a jump though.
Well, that one.
What would you do with that power? Where would you go and fly to?
It would save a lot of money on buses, wouldn't it? Because I could go straight to college. So I'd be really happy with that, actually.
Yeah.
So, you know how they added it to Netflix?
Yeah.
So I was super excited. I got my friends together. I was like, okay, we're going to watch this. We're going to all watch Twilight, because when you just remember it and you think that was so good and I'm going to watch it. Yeah. And then, literally, the night we went to watch it, it got taken off Netflix again.
That's karma. They knew. They were like, we can't have these girls in a slumber party having fun.
But then they added it back because so many people complained.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened with another vampire show called The Vampire Diaries.
But no one cares about that.
I do. I like it.
Oh, did you see the book, the Midnight Sun book?
Yeah, I was gonna read it. That's a bit long.
I've never read any of the books, but apparently it's really good, and apparently they might make a movie out of it.
Oh well, it's basically the Midnight Sun book is the first, like I think it's the first or all of Twilight, but just in Edward's perspective.
Yeah.
So it's like you read about him sitting in classroom wanting to murder everyone. He's like, I could kill these 19 people in about 5 seconds. Get out, no screaming, blah blah.
I think that'd be a good kids movie. But I did hear that she is releasing 2 new books because it was such a success. So there will be a movie, Emma.
Yes!
Don't doubt it.
Oh my god. Should we go audition for some characters?
Yeah, or Jasper.
I think I'd make a really good Renesmee. Ugly CGI baby. What's your favourite scene?
Favourite scene, in the last movie where they have that massive fight scene and like the dad just gets his like fucking head kicked off him. And then, I remember when I watched that and I was just like, and you're just like, what has just happened? But then, it was just a dream or something anyway, so.
Yeah. I like that scene, but I don't like how at the end Alice comes over and is like, haha, JK, not really, and that doesn't actually happen.
But I was kind of happy it didn't happen, though, because I did like the dad.
Yeah, but I feel like some people should have died. Like Carlisle, I think if he died, it would have just been a bit more meaning to the whole movie.
I think Jacob should have died.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's in love with Renesmee, and Renesmee would have been lonely forever. Do you like how Bella's character is portrayed in the movies?
Very good question, Emma. I think out of every character in Twilight, Bella is very, very bland. Very boring. I do not like her. No, she's okay. She just doesn't really have a personality compared to everyone else.
She's a bit vanilla.
She's very much vanilla. I think they should have just made the next movie about Alice.
Yeah. Alice is amazing. I'm happy.
She was my favourite until she got that haircut, like, on the... Is it the second last movie?
Did she get another haircut? I thought it was the same the whole way through.
She had like a really trendy haircut, and then, like, I think it was the first Breaking Dawn one, she had, like, a different haircut, and it was just not good.
Can we just talk about how Bella tries to commit suicide several times in the second movie?
I don't remember that. Go on.
No, but she doesn't. She, like... Edward leaves her and she goes on a massive tantrum. The wolves have to go pick her up in the middle of the forest. And then she starts doing all these crazy things like going on bikes, jumping off cliffs.
I remember that. There's just so many. I keep forgetting like what happened in which one. But she just doesn't make any sense though. Like Bella is a character. I just don't like her.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
She's not good at decision making. Why out of everyone does Edward like her? I understand like she can't feel her power, but she's just kind of annoying and in the way.
No, I don't think it's ever explained really, is it? If I was Edward, I would like Alice. If she wasn't my sister.
I mean, technically they're not siblings.
True.
So it's like step sister incest. Why is Bella also finding about the werewolves? How is she finding out about all these supernatural things?
What do you mean?
Bella knows about vampires and werewolves. Normally, if one human knew about anything, they'd instantly be dead.
Yeah, but they hid it from them, didn't they? For a while.
Yeah, but then they found out. Volturi needs to just kill Bella.
No, I swear they said like, oh, we'll make her a vampire eventually, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, they were like, you have till something or other.
But why didn't Edward want her to be a vampire?
I think it's just eternally. You can't have kids or anything.
And I don't get the Asian part of Renesmee either.
It's a bit weird. It takes her 7 years to grow up into a full adult. And Jacob, when she's an adult, will obviously do the deed.
Yeah, but it's weird because like he met her when she was like a baby, so it's still like, you know.
And he's kind of pervy. He'll be 7.
But it is cute though how he like tries to protect her and stuff.
Yeah. Remember how you wanted to be around me 3 days ago? That's gone now, right? Long gone. It was her. It was Nessie. You nicknamed my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, that was the scene I was trying to think about. I remember she said something really stupid, and when I was watching it with my friend, I was just kind of like, she just said that. That was so stupid.
Can we just talk about that baseball scene?
Baseball scene, is that from the first one?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk.
I just want to know, how can Alice lift her leg that high?
I'm thinking of what's it?
When they're playing the baseball and it's just like,
wow. Maybe she just does gymnastics or something.
Maybe. With all that vampire time, she's probably like a gymnast.
She's probably like decomposed, probably. She doesn't have any bones, so you get her some slack.
She's just like yogurty inside.
But scenes like that are just a bit unnecessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I think the whole point was just to introduce the evil guys.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. Is it Victoria and men?
I don't remember the men at all.
There's Victoria and then her boyfriend and then the other guy.
And
then...
Oh yeah, is it the second movie where she gets like that vampire boyfriend and they make like an army of children or something? And then she just dumps him anyway.
And the Volturi come and kill all the children.
Oh yeah.
I don't like the Volturi.
I don't mind. I think they were like really scary and like eerie and stuff.
Yeah.
Until the last movie, and they kind of fell off really, didn't they?
That scene where he does that weird laugh after looking at Renesmee, it matches the scene in Harry Potter where Voldemort goes, "Harry Potter's dead." Ha ha ha.
You're such a nerd.
Sorry.
I've never seen Harry Potter. You just spoiled it for me.
Yeah, but he's not. Wait, have you never seen Harry Potter?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh my god.
People are like, oh, are you in the House of Ravenclaw? And I'm like,
I'd say you're a
probably.
Hufflepuff.
If you had to like put yourself in like whichever Twilight character describes you the most, who would you pick?
Bella's dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
him. Why him?
Because he's just a bit useless.
I felt bad for him though. She was planning to just like move away and never see him again, wasn't she?
Yeah, I don't know why she just hates him so much. Like, he does try his best in the movies.
I guess when you're that age.
Yeah.
She's so young. I didn't realise how young she was until I watched it again. Like, they got married when she was 18.
Mhm.
18.
Damn.
I'm not even 18 anymore, and I'm not married.
Oh, you need to do some catching up, hon.
Yeah, after my rewatch, I became Team Edward. They're both a bit weird, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
They just fight for her love too much, and she's just too bland. Like,
Yeah, she has like no pets. Like, I get Jacob because he's known her for like ages, but I don't get the Edward part.
yeah.
Do you remember what was that thing you showed me with where it was like that parody of Twilight? What was that called?
Vampires suck.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
I feel like they captured Bella like better than the actual movie did.
Yeah. Well, they just captured her as a bit of a dumb bitch, didn't they?
Yeah. What, in the real movie, or vampires suck?
Vampires suck.
Yeah, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
She's a bit of a dumb bitch.
She comes out the car with a massive cactus, and I'm like, that's gonna be good.
Okay, what's your favourite movie out of all of them?
Okay, I'm a bit of a sucker for the start movies just because I like to see how everything unfolds. I like to meet the new characters, so I'm going to say the first one.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
I like the first Breaking Dawn one. I remember when I watched it in cinema, and you know, like the ending where she's like dying, and then Edward's just like trying to like make her like a vampire and stuff. Then her eyes open and they're red, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
I felt like that was like a really good cliffhanger.
Mhm.
Do you like that?
And the scene when is it in this like the beginning of Breaking Dawn Part 2 where we see like her actually become a vampire or like her insides change and stuff?
I think that's the end of Breaking Dawn Part 1. They show it like, if you just it cringed me out. Like, when I was watching it again, I was like, this is horrible. Like, but yeah, I do know which one.
I think Bella was such a bland human that when she became a vampire, it just projected her vampire powers because she's an amazing vampire, but a really bad
What was
human.
her power again? I can't remember. Was
She's
it
a shield.
A shield?
Yeah.
That's so lame. It's so lame. I don't remember. Okay, so I remember Alice can see the future.
Yeah.
What does Edward do? Oh, he has like a...
He can hear everyone's thoughts.
Really?
Yeah, apart from
I'm getting
Bella's.
Getting confused. I know Alice can see the future. What can the blonde one do?
Jasper.
No, the girl. The blonde girl that's like, I don't want you to be a vampire, Bella, because I hate being a vampire. You know which one I'm on about?
Yeah, Rosalie.
Yeah, that one.
She's just a bitch.
What's that power though? I don't remember. Oh, her boyfriend. He's the fit
Emmett.
one. Hang on.
He's so pang.
Yeah, I
He's
remember.
like a
I remember. I was
footballer.
watching. I was like, he's really fit. Like he should have been the main guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
What's Carlisle's power?
I don't know. Isn't it? I don't know. And literally, I remember Alice's.
Yeah. It's Alice. This should just be called the Alice Show.
Alice is my
I
favourite.
love Alice.
What is? Can they all move super fast? They can't they?
Yeah.
Carlisle's power. Oh, this is ridiculous. Carlisle's gift is an elevated sense of compassion that allows him to resist human blood. He's able to bite people without succumbing to the frenzy and killing them.
Yeah, but that's what Edward did in the first one, so it
Oh, with Carlisle's full backstory, so he needs to think of something else.
The writers really just gave up after, like, Alice.
They did. Rosaline's power... Are you ready?
Yeah.
Enhanced beauty.
She's not even that peng, though.
She's not... Alice is so much better.
Yeah.
Is it Jasper or Casper?
Jasper.
Jasper's
Casper the
I'm
ghost.
such a Twilight mega fan. Alright, Jasper has the power to sense and manipulate emotions of people around him.
Yeah, he can make Bella feel happy.
I'd feel happy if I was around Jasper. To be honest.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'd probably be like terrified and happy that I'm around a vampire.
True.
If someone gave you the choice, if like Edward walked into this room right now and went, Olivia, be my wife, but let me turn you, would you take it?
I don't know, the actor's looking kind of rough these days, isn't he? I don't know, because, like, the reason you want to be a vampire is to, like, live forever. But then, like, you want to still live your life, you know? So, the way to do it would be to get turned when you're, like, 80 or something. Then you'll just be old and gross. So what do you do?
I don't know, I'd get turned at maybe, like, 25, just because I wouldn't want to be stuck like a teenager forever, just because
Yeah, true.
they're the awkward years, you know?
True. I don't know, probably. It depends. I don't know if I could eat people, if I'm honest.
Yeah, but you'd want to eat people. It'd be like eating a McDonald's, you know, like chicken nuggets. They taste like chicken nuggets.
Okay, so say if you're in McDonald's, right, and you're with your dad, and he just turns into a chicken nugget, and you haven't eaten in like 2 weeks. You really, really want to eat this chicken nugget that is your dad, and there's no other food ever. This is the only chicken nugget that you can eat, right? Would you eat the chicken nugget?
What if it's my dad? No.
Yeah, exactly. So what if you become a vampire and then you have to like eat your brother or something?
I don't know. I guess I'd only like half drink his blood.
Oh, that's good then. I'm sure we'll appreciate that. But yeah, did you ever... Okay, this is really embarrassing. I don't want to talk about this, but I'm going to now.
We're running out.
So, basically, so you know when Moshi Monsters was a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so me and my friend used to just go on like our board because we didn't want to like text each other because we had to keep this super secret. We were super obsessed with Twilight and wanted to become vampires, right?
Yeah.
So we were like writing on each other's Moshi Monsters boards like, okay, we're going to do the vampire spell tonight, yeah, but we'd have like a little code word for it because we didn't want anyone to find out because like, oh my god, we get like prosecuted because we're vampires. Yeah. And so we would YouTube this video that was like how to become a vampire, and I'll find it in a second actually, and it's just these two like 16-year-olds just like, okay, here's the vampire spell, and they read it out, and then me and my friend were like doing it, we were like holding hands, and we were like, oh, like preaching this vampire spell, and they were like, you really have to believe you're a vampire to become one. We were like, we're believing. And then they were like, okay, like in the next few days you're gonna get fangs, you're gonna not want to go out in the sunlight and stuff. And I remember my friend was mental. She literally, because this is like when we were still young, like we still had like baby teeth. She literally knocked one of her baby tooth out because it wasn't like becoming a fang. Like I'm like, this actually happened, okay. And so she got her tooth out, and obviously like nothing was there because like she like forced it out. Yeah. And she was like, I don't think it's working. I don't think we believed enough. So for a good 3 weeks, we just like tried every night to do this vampire spell. I'm gonna find it right now.
I've never gone as far as that.
We were like 9, but
I have drew dots on my neck and ran around the house with a cape.
That's what we did. Oh my god! So the next day I came into school, right? And because they were like, okay, a vampire's gonna come bite you in your sleep if you do the spell, right? Okay. And I was like, okay, like I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think I believed enough. So I got a pen and did it like on my leg, like here, right? Yeah. So the teachers wouldn't be like, what is that? But like, and I was like, hey, is it real? I was like, yeah, but don't tell anyone. She was like, I have to tell someone. Can I tell my mum? I was like, no, don't tell your mum. Oh my god, that changes everything. But that was my vampire story. That's what Twilight did to me. Yeah, bit of a weird child.
I mean, I think everyone has had a weird Twilight phase, and if they've not, they're lying.
I think we should do this sometime and see if it works.
We should. That would be such good content for our
pages,
which are Town of Forks Talks on Twitter, Town of Forks Talks on TikTok, and Town of Forks Talks on Instagram. Promo.
But yeah, I really did want to be a vampire. And I actually believed in them and stuff. Like, I would close my window at night after Twilight and stuff. I would, you know, when you watch something and it's all you think about for like 2 weeks, and you're just like really scared.
Yeah, that'd be me with Gollum and Lord of the Rings. Like, he used to really scare me.
Who's Gollum?
You don't know who Gollum is?
I'm gonna look up Gollum, and he's gonna be terrifying.
Yeah, he is. He is. Do you know? Once I did a presentation on him. What is this? Have you never seen Lord of the Rings?
No!
Oh my god.
What is this?
I did a presentation on him in year 8, and I remember he walks a bit funny, and I literally started doing an impression and got on the floor, and then I found a video to him singing Taylor Swift on YouTube and just played it.
Yeah, I think you were the weirder child. The vampire stuff is just out the window. I do kind of what do you think Twilight would be any different if Edward looked like Gollum? That's what vampires look like.
I mean, I feel like Bella is pretty vain, so she would have been like, get lost, boy.
That's true.
Yeah. If you could replace any of the actors in Twilight, who would you
Kristen
replace?
Bell. Not Kristen Bell, was it?
Kirsten Stewart.
So as it has been noted on our TikTok, people are talking about her acting and stuff.
Not being the best.
I don't really remember her acting being that bad. Like, when you're playing a character that's, like, bland, you just act it bland, I guess.
Yeah. But, like, the thing is, I felt like she wasn't acting because her blandness did roll out to her life.
Yeah, that is true. Like, Edward doesn't really have a personality outside of, like, going... I hate Jacob. I hate all the rules. He plays it well, though. Like, he does it, like, he nails it. But with Bella, it's just kind of, like... I feel like it could have been played by anyone else, but you couldn't have Edward played by anyone else, if that makes sense.
But who would you swap Kirsten with?
Alice.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like, who would you swap her with?
That's a really hard question. I'm trying to think of female actresses, that's why I'm like,
Yeah, I
who's
couldn't
an
think of any
actress?
either that would, like, be good for it.
I think, okay. In Indiana Menzel, you know, the one who plays Elsa or Anna.
She's like 50.
Oh my god, yeah. I was thinking we could change Carlisle out with Brad Pitt.
What did Carlisle do?
Okay, I'm not trying to diss Carlisle, but
I think you are.
his face kind of reminds me of a stick of butter.
Okay, let me look up Carlisle. Let me get refreshed.
It does. He's a bit yellowy and a bit like he's a bit jaundiced.
He's been dead for like 500 years now. I don't know what you want from him.
I want him not to look like jaundice.
He doesn't look that. I used to think he was really good looking.
No, he's always gave me like creepy vibes. Like the look in his eye, the little shine gives me a bit like, you're not a good doctor, are you?
Oh, yeah, he does look a bit like a super villain, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you remember when they brought Renesmee first, like, they got her out and stuff, and they did like CGI to her face and stuff? And like, I didn't notice it when I was younger, but watching back, I was like, why?
How did you not notice when you were younger?
Because when I was watching it, I was doing this vampire spells crap on YouTube, like, I really think
real life.
But like, why? Imagine being like that kid actor, and then they're like, okay, yeah, you're perfect for the role, and they're like, oh, you just look you don't look well enough. Like, we're gonna put CGI on your face. Did
you know they covered a baby in cream cheese? Like, when they took it out, it was cream cheese.
What, when she gave birth?
Yeah. We all know all them vampires were sitting there like... They were so excited.
Why cream cheese?
I guess it's just a fake alternative for blood that kind of looks a bit like birthing.
I think that actor still smells like cheese now. Wherever they are. I saw on Twitter like a couple months ago what they were going to make Renesmee look like before they did what they did.
Was it a lot better?
It was horrible. They used like a doll or something. It was like a doll, I think.
Oh, Chuck and Esme.
Yeah, Chuck and Esme! But why do they think it was a good idea though?
To be honest, why did they think the whole movie was a good idea after the whole blandness of
Just get rid of the whole character.
Yeah. This is us really just slating Twilight at this point, let's be honest.
We're giving it criticism.
Yeah.
I did read that they did like the CGI and stuff to make her look like she wasn't human, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I read, but like what's the point? Like,
I'd rather her look human than just ugly.
Yeah, but like they don't put CGI on like any of the vampires or anything.
Yeah. Well, it's just because the cast look amazingly pretty anyway.
True.
So basically, what what the studio said, well, they're like, yeah, we'll have your baby, but he's a bit too ugly, so we're going to change his face.
Yeah, literally. I'm just saying, it must have been a bit awkward.
Yeah, sorry, that's a bit ugly for us.
Reading about Jacob's imprintment on her. Apparently, did it say they would end up together, or was it just like a friendship thing?
Oh no, he's imprinted, so like their end game, basically.
But what if she doesn't want to? What if like Edward has like a brother or something that like comes out of nowhere? Oh wait, no, the I was gonna say, imagine Jacob just leaves into like another colour and
that'd be her uncle.
Yeah, no, these vampires are a bit weird, aren't they? But
I think it's like a bond though, so she doesn't really have control over it. Like,
it's a bit, isn't it?
yeah.
I wish they would just make one more movie. I think they should. Like, I think it would be so like successful if they did it.
I don't think it would.
I think it would be.
I mean, after the first like 4, no.
Like, it might not be a good movie, but I feel like it would do really well. Like, everyone would go see it.
Just a little closing thing, just to round it off.
Yeah, just like a future thing. Even though it's because they're all aged, it will go like against it, like because they're not meant to. But maybe they can like cover it up or something.
With CGI.
Yeah, with CGI. So that Renesmee crew back on. But I think they would, because the books sold like loads. Like they weren't going to make extra books, but they did, because like the Midnight Sun book, because it sold so much that they decided to make like a whole series of it. So I think they should make another movie and just close it up.
We should go audition for that movie.
I think we should.
Hi.
Who would you audition for? If they were doing like a play at college and like you wanted to be in it, like who would you audition for?
I'd be like, hi, my name's Emma. I'm gonna audition for the damsel in distress who dies within the first scene. I want someone to suck on my neck.
I'd be like, hey, Olivia, I'm gonna audition for Bella. Okay. Hey guys, I'm Bella. Hello, Edward.
Hi, Edward. I really like you.
Oh, you like me too. That's very nice.
What are you?
What would you do if Kristen Stewart just commented on it like, you're being so rude, you girls are so horrible?
Hashtag I do love you, Kirsten.
She did the new movie recently, didn't she? About like sharks or something.
Did she?
I think so. Let me just fact check myself.
Okay.
Yeah, underwater, but I don't think it did very well.
I mean, after Twilight, what really?
She hasn't really done much. Neither has Robert Pattinson, though, has he?
Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah, I know he's Batman now, but like up until recently, he hadn't really done like anything. Like,
he was something else that was really good. He was Cedric Diggory.
what's that?
Oh, Harry Potter, which I haven't watched.
How would I know?
Oh my god. Well, there's a big spoiler in that, which I'm not going to tell you.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
He dies.
You asked me to! What if someone hasn't seen it?
Do you know what? Okay, here's my thing. I understand a spoiler's a spoiler, but if the movie's 10 years old,
Okay.
it doesn't count.
Alright, so what if there is a 10-year-old watching this, right?
Yeah.
That has just, their parents have come to them and been like, okay, son, we think you're finally old enough to watch that Harry Potter movie that you want. Let's go watch it now. And then he's like, hang on, I'm just listening to this Twilight podcast real quick. I'll be down in a minute. Then he gets spoiled. This movie he's been waiting his whole life for has just been spoiled.
But here's my question to you.
Okay.
Why is he watching Twilight before Harry Potter? Why?
Saving the best for last. Worst for last. Harry Potter's bad.
I can't believe you just said that about Harry Potter. I love him.
I'm sure it's good, but it's just one of those things that are just like so long. So long.
How do you know it's long if you've not watched it?
I can just feel it. I don't want to, you know those Harry Potter like crazy fans, like.
Yeah.
Like, I had this friend, and before she did Harry Potter, she was normal, and she watched it, and she would write fan fiction about it.
And Ron got out his wand and waved it. Harry!
When was the last movie that came out? Was it recently?
The last Harry Potter?
Yeah.
It was in 2011.
Oh, so it's older than Twilight then?
Yeah. Well, the first one came out in like 1999 or something.
Oh, really? That's older than me, Emma.
Yeah.
By a lot.
I mean, not really, like 2 years, 3 years. Yeah.
Right. So, thanks for tuning into our podcast about Twilight.
We hope to see you next time where we'll be talking about Harry Potter.
Yay!
Yay!
Mwah.
Bye-bye. Bye.